Emerging, Brandon Stone credit, action images via Reuters Spectators arriving at the ASI Scottish Open were funneled along the Avenue of Champions. Huge posters of past champions from the event's 31-year history were designed to showcase the prestige of the event. Stellar talents Ian Woosnam, Colin Montgomerie, Ernie Els, Mickelson and Rickie Fowler stared imposingly down at awestruck punters. It was a point well made. Yet none of those storied figures has ever eclipsed the mark set by Brandon Stone on Sunday. The unheralded South African registered a course record 60, and in the last two holes twice came within inches of the birdie that would have given him the first ever round of 59 on the European Tour. As his 8-foot putt at the 18th veered millimeters left of the hole, he sank to his knees, aware that a chance to etch his name into the record books had passed. Such was his disappointment that it was possible to momentarily forget that with a final round of 10 under, the man who started the tournament as a 1,000-1 outsider had dismantled Gillane to claim the winner's check of $1,166,660, £880,000 by 4 shots and book a tee time at Carnoustie, where he will be joined by second-placed Eddie Pepperell and Swede Jens Dantorp, who came third. Career day, Brandon Scott Eagles credit, action images via Reuters were one of the legends from the Avenue of Champions to have emulated his final round. It would have been viewed as an incredible achievement. From Stone, it seems scarcely credible. Ranked 371 in the world yesterday morning, the 25-year-old had missed the cut in 9 of his previous 16 tournaments and his last top third finish was in October 2017. The best-known thing about the man from the sleepy backwater of Rustenburg is that he briefly played with Jordan Spieth at the University of Texas. Guys like this do not shoot 60 and win tournaments with a cumulative total of 20 under par, especially when they have just reverted to a blade putter. It's incredible, laughed Stone. It was just one of those days where everything went well, nor did his score heap pressure on him. Approaching the 18th, he had no idea he was leading, or in with a chance of shooting 59. Walking on the 18th green, I didn't even know what the scores were. My caddy had banned me from looking at any scoreboards, but walking onto the 18th green I saw it and was like, oh, here we go. I made him read it and hit it over his mark but with a lack of pace so it went a little bit low. Brandon Stone of Republic of South Africa poses with the Scottish Open trophy credit, R. Dantorp with 10 players ahead of him. Pepperell, who also started on 10 under but went out 2 groups ahead of Stone, made the early running with 6 birdies in the first 10 holes, but Stone registered birdies at 1, 2, 5, 9 and 10 before pulling ahead on the inward 9. Further birdies on 12, 14 and 15, followed by a 40-foot eagle putt at the par 5 16th, put the South African in the box seat. When Pepperell bogeyed the par 3 17th, the only question left was whether Stone could become the first European Tour player to break 60. For now, though, this is not a tale of what could have been, but of a red-letter day for a young player of great promise. Not only does Stone move up from 371 in the rankings to 105, but he comfortably eclipses his best finish in a Rolex Series event, which was tied for 60th at the BMW PGA. His next big challenge is cancelling his planned whiskey tour of Ireland, finding somewhere to stay in Carnoustie. Changed days.